Holy shit, guys. This is what I call change of weather. And imagine that yesterday was this. So, I didn't plan that. Ladies and gents, what you see here is Loch Ness. Food always tastes better outside. And here I am, a traveller in northern Scotland. Unfortunately, the weather that yesterday felt like a total unicorn by Scottish standards has today reminded me exactly where I am. So once again, plans change. Time to go back to the original one. So, good morning everyone. Today is Saturday, I believe. Yep. It's time to leave the luxury camping. And, well, I was planning to go to the again. But as you can see, weather has changed rapidly and the heavy rains are coming, so I need to run away from here. I thought I could ride some small roads here. The problem is very heavy rain is coming, and it's gonna rain today, the whole night, and tomorrow. So I need to run away from this area, and I already booked a hotel for tonight because I don't mind to camp in a small rain, but that's not gonna be a small rain. It's gonna be, you know, water with thunders. I'm a mess this morning, but it is very early. I succeed to leave much earlier. It's 8:45. I had a breakfast. I ate a sandwich, but I didn't have any coffee, and that is not acceptable. So I need to find a coffee. And the plan for today is very ambitious because I have 270 miles. Almost 500 kilometers, so a lot of riding. And I booked a room in a hotel in Glasgow. And again, I forgot one more thing. God damn it, I'm really not a morning person. I forgot my earplugs, and it's pretty windy, so I will have to stop and do my earplugs. I need to find a coffee somewhere. It's just 11 degrees, and as you can see, very grey. So the typical Scottish weather is back. The fog, wind and cold. Well, the milk was delivered. Holy shit, guys. This is what I call change of weather. And imagine that yesterday was this. Cold, wet, shit, no coffee. I'm not happy. Andy's not happy. Fortunately today it's gonna be heavy. But it is what it is. I had hot coffee, so I did warm up a little bit. Yay! Welcome sunshine. It's gonna get warmer. I like that, but not too warm. It's 15 degrees now, so it's much better. So we've got beautiful coastal views. Except for that, nothing interesting is happening. I'm gonna change my route here. I'm gonna go to the bridge, I'm gonna go there. Let's change something a little bit. I was seeing the bridge yesterday, I believe. So I should go now left. I'm gonna go there. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Hey, here's the Tesco petrol station. Maybe I should fuel up here. I think that's a good idea. How much is it? I have no idea. Okay, fueled up. Let's go. It is so much easier when you're in the country and you speak the language and the people can understand you very well. Like, for example, in Norway, people speak English, that's not the problem, but they're not perfect with the language, so sometimes there were some language issues. I don't have any issues here. Wherever I go, I can understand, they can understand. It's just the accents are changing. Okay, these small roads are much more fun. Unfortunately, they bit worst quality, and the tarmac is very rough. It's hitting my rear tire like crazy. It's already flat, and I did, I don't know, 2,000 kilometers maybe. So I didn't plan that, but how lucky I am. Ladies and gents, what you see here is Loch Ness. How cool is that? So let's try to find some monsters. Loch Ness. Quiet, mysterious, and maybe not entirely empty. This long, dark Scottish lake is over 30 kilometers long and more than 200 meters deep. A perfect place to hide a legend. Meet Nessie. Seen by many, caught on camera by almost no one. Some say it's a monster. Others say it's just the waves, logs, or a very ambitious eel. The dark water doesn't give away its secrets easily, and watching over the lake are the ruins or Ughart Castle, standing here for centuries. Whether Nessie is real or not, one thing is certain: Loch Ness knows how to capture your imagination, and maybe that's the real mystery. So, I bought myself yesterday 6 eggs, and the idea was that I'm gonna make myself a breakfast this morning. But because it was so windy on the camping, I couldn't do it. I'm not gonna throw away food, so I found this parking spot. And I'm gonna make myself eggs. Not for breakfast, but for lunch. And for the first time, I'm gonna use my cooking pan. Only problem that I have, I don't have anything to mix the eggs, anything soft, and I don't want to scratch the pan, but I don't think I have a choice here. This is how you make eggs on the road à la MotoAndy. A little bit more salt. Of course I have a small chair, but it's in a tent area, so a bit too much work. Food always tastes better outside. By the way, baby wipes, very important. Oh yeah. Lunch done, coffee done, It's been so hot, so I need to move. Oh my god, that's better. And I really need to go now because I'll be at hotel at 6 p.m. That's quite late. I think I'll be very late in this hotel today because now look at that, guys. That's the proper view. Before me, proper mountain view. Very nice. Just look at that. This part of Scotland looks very similar to Norway. Just look at that. Wow. Look at them and riding the bike in the mountains. My two favorite things. Beautiful. Great views, great views. Stunning, guys, stunning. I would stop every few miles probably if I could. Fly a drone, make a photo and this and that, but it's just not enough time. Day is too short. I have 38 miles, which is not much, but it's 1 hour 2 minutes. Believe it or not, that's because it's going slowly. I'm 7.8 miles from my hotel. The thing is, the weather has changed. It should already rain. It's not gonna rain now. It's gonna rain very heavily about 4 o'clock in the morning. For now I have booked hotel. I think I need good night's sleep in bed. So even if it's not raining, it's a good thing. Campsites, West Highland Way Hotel and campsites. Okay, here I am. I just don't know where is the hotel. I think this is the hotel. Very interesting. Oh, a lot of people here. Okay, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. And you stop. I don't know yet.
Okay, fair enough.
Where can I park?
There's a space in between here or next to the camper van on the side of there.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a little bit difficult on the gravel.
Yeah, or you can
Yeah, whatever.
yeah,
I'm gonna
stop
stop there for a while.
Yeah.
Okay guys, I'm gonna talk quietly because Walsh has ears here. So this is my room. Very small. If I believe it's supposed to be with the bathroom, it's not. So anyway guys, they call it hotel, but this is not a hotel. This is a guest house on the camping. Which is fine, but then you have to say it's a guest house, not a hotel. There is no bathroom here. Bathroom is downstairs, so shared bathroom. It says the breakfast is in price, but I don't think it is. I would have to ask, but the owner is totally loco. There is no restaurant. There is some kind of bar where you can buy things. There is no beer. There is no air conditioning here, so it's fucking hot. Oh, by the way, in the comfortable bed, yeah, you can forget about that. I can feel springs on my ass. guys, I did some washing, but drying is always a problem. So I'm gonna do the trick with the towel. So for example, I have my undies and my socks. I'm gonna rolling. Then I'm gonna squeeze the, where should I put you? Here. Then I'm gonna squeeze the towel this way. All the moist from washed clothing should be transferred to the towel. Of course, not everything. It's not gonna be paper dry or pepper dry, how you say it, but it will help with drying. So simply saying, it will dry faster. There is no airco in this room, so it's quite hot here actually. Okay, now I have very wet towel. But that's not my problem, that's the owner problem, right? So I have a little bit dilemma, because the weather is gonna get worse. And I'm very close to Glasgow. But I'm thinking, where should I go tomorrow? To be honest with you, I don't know this area at all. Callaway Forest Park, I don't know if there's anything interesting here. So I have to figure out, I have to find something, and then maybe tomorrow I will take not a hotel, not a tent, because probably it's gonna rain. But I would look for a pod.